Hey there, beautiful Beady Besties. Call here. Happy Friday, my friends. Happy Friday. We got through another week. We sure did. We sure did. I just want to tell you that I am proud of you that you got through another week. All right, my friends. Today, we might have used this card in the past, but I did pull this card out for a reason. Today is a very special, we're going to call her our Beady Angel. It is our Beady Angel's birthday today, her heavenly birthday, Miss Wendy Whitman. So I brought this card out that says the only way to have a friend is to be one. And Wendy knew exactly how to do that. And I just want to, because it is a beautiful day to remember her. And I probably am going to get emotional, guys. It's okay. This is what I do. It's just who I am. But I just wanted to, a real quick story about Wendy. So when I first started, of course, I've told you guys I started this journey because of mental health reasons. And it was a very dark time in my life when I started making jewelry. And jewelry really kind of brought me out of that darkness. But also what brought me out was I had found two beautiful people on YouTube in the very beginning of my journey. And those two people were Gina from Orchid and Opal and Wendy from Wendy Whitman and Designs, I believe her channel was. And anyhow, I just watched them and listened, and they kept me company on just so many dark nights, and just when I was feeling alone and I didn't have anybody. I feel like those ladies were there with me, and they kept me going. And so I think Gina doesn't even know who I am. She probably has no idea. And that's okay. But those two ladies were there for me during a very dark time in my life. And so, and this is why I do these cards, my friends, because I like to honor Miss Wendy, because she did so much for me, and she didn't even know it, right? She didn't even know how many days that she got me through just by watching her videos. She had no idea. So I'm just really thankful and grateful. And okay, friends, I'm so sorry. I am back. I just had my allergies. Just all of a sudden decided they wanted to act up and cause a ruckus. So I do apologize for that. But so moving forward, yeah. So I just want to say, guys, I will be leaving the link for this Beaded Life. If you guys are not already over there with our beautiful Jody, who I just want to thank very much. Jody is over there, and Jody is a lot like Wendy. She has a soul. Here we go again. Listen, I can't keep pausing this video, but I've gotten to know Jody really well in the last couple weeks, and I feel she's got a heart and a soul just like Wendy, and I am so glad that she is over there on that channel, keeping it going and keeping Wendy's soul going, and there's no more beautiful person on this planet that could have done it better than Jody. So thank you, babe. I just sent you kisses, Jody. I just sent you kisses. Guys, oh my God, y'all are going to need a charcuterie dish for all of this cheese. I don't know. This is not how I intended to start this video. But yeah, so my friends, okay? So, and I do also have a special announcement, because today, my friends, today is my 100th video. How fluffin' exciting is that, right? And it's almost like just serendipitous. I didn't even realize, and I had fully intended to shoot this video today, and when I woke up, I saw somebody had posted about Wendy. And listen, guys, I don't even remember when it's my own birthday half the time. So I was like, wow, this is kind of really serendipitous to me on a personal level, that I'm filming my 100th anniversary on my angel's birthday. So anyway, this one is for Wendy, my love. We miss you so much, and we thank you for looking over all of us. Okay, my friends, so for our 100th episode, shoot, did I not bring over? I did. Let's get beady with it, because we're not savages. Y'all remember that one? I know that was a good one for some of you. All right, so what are we making today? Well, I guess I might have failed to also tell you that this is going to be a half-baked episode. So it might be a little longer than some episodes, but that's okay. You guys, I don't know how to do the whole time stamp thing, but if you guys want to forward through some of it, I won't hold it against you, I promise. But this isn't really, this is all, let me pull you up a little. This is all the materials. I don't know if I'm going to be using all these materials. Long story short, I had put aside some really, really pretty beads. And I said, I want to do something with these beads for something special. And I've been holding on to this little collection for a while now. This collection was a little bit bigger, my friends. I did have to tame it down. It was in just a huge, like, gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And I was like, no, we got to scale it down to quart size. So that's what we did. So now when I tell you half baked, this is more like quarter baked. So basically, I'm going to bring in all the beads, and we can look at the beads real quick and then decide. Now, as far as I'm really thinking that this is probably going to be a 2 or 3 strand bracelet. And that's what I was intending on right before this video. So I grabbed some bead stringing wire and some crimps and all those things just in case that's what we did. But this is just the most, and you guys know I'm not a yellow person, but let me just show you, I'll just show you the beads real quick because I know it's going to be a long show. This is just some amethyst that we have here. And we have this gorgeous amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful amethyst. And those I believe are 6mm. Now I also have some little bit bigger ones. This was from a past Sam's Bee box. So this is an 8mm. And it's the chevron amethyst, which is the same one as that we just looked at, I think. I think they're the same. They look the same to me. But this is just a little bit bigger, which is nice to have the same kind of bead, in different sizes. So we're definitely going to use those, I'm pretty sure. I also have these, and I'm sorry for all the bag crinkling. You either like that or you don't. And I personally like it. If you don't, I do apologize from my heart, but it's just... these are a gemstone. Now, I think these are also an amethyst. I'm not sure, but they're really nicely cut. Let me bring this dish out. I gotta get a better white dish because, I'm sorry guys, that was loud. Because my white dish is like, I need a shallow white dish. What is that? You see that fluff? What's it doing? Anyway, that's part of Bobo. Bobo was just, I had to shoo him off my desk. I pledged it, I'm not a savage, but... That's 2 times now. Anyway, this is, I believe, some kind of amethyst as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought it would be a nice relief because it is very light up against maybe some of these darker amethysts. But again, I'm not sure. Here, this is also from a Sam's Bee box. These are gorgeous. I'm definitely 100,000,000% using these because I did save these for a very special project. I hope these beads are all coming across. I don't know what my lighting situation is doing here. I'm just gonna, that's my chair. I'm just gonna overhead and see. Okay, yeah, that looks good. All right. Sorry guys, I'm a flipping mess over here today. Oh my God, I just tried to take out my desk. All right, so I've been saving these for a special occasion. So we're definitely gonna use those. Oh guys, did I mention that whatever I make today as my 100th episode shenanigan party, I'm gonna give it away to one of you. So one of you guys are going to be getting whatever we're making today. And I'll basically, guys, I don't make you jump through hoops. Just leave a comment on this video and we'll enter you in there. So these are also an amethyst. Now these are very old. I got these in a lot that I bought from somebody whose grandparents had died and they were like lapidarists or whatever. And so... These are a little bit older, so probably one of those old cuts. That was really loud, I'm sorry. But these are, I believe, an amethyst as well. They might be, I think they're an amethyst. Listen, I'm not. Mr. Steve would know at the Gemstone Orphanage. He would know all about this. So I think that is it. Okay, these are going to be my focals. So this is what I have thought about my focals. These are so pretty. So these are old stock mixed amethyst smooth ovals. And now what these are mixed with is, I believe, fluorite and citrine. Or one or the other. It's either, I think it is fluorite because look at this green in here. So I think these are either fluorite or citrine. It could be all 3. It could be just 2. I don't know because there's an awful lot of yellow in there too. But these are what we're going to be using. I think we're going to be using like, we're going to probably use a couple, maybe 3. So that's why I was thinking of doing a double-stranded bracelet, because it will be rather on the chunky side. So I don't know if I want, let me just fix you here. You look a little crooked. I'm sorry. That's my ADD. It kicks in whenever it wants. But yeah, so this way, you know, I think a double strand will look pretty. So I'm going to leave these out. So I'm going to have one chunky strand because I'm going to use these as my inspiration. I'm going to have one chunky strand and one smaller strand. Now, guys, I've been saving these for a special occasion. And you know I don't like yellow. But, oh, let me put these in the dish. But these are the prettiest yellow crackle agate. Oh, my God. Look how beautiful. They're like, that's like a buttery lemony. It's just so pretty. And there's also a couple little warm ones in there that look like they have a little bit of honey in them. So I definitely want to use these. Yeah, okay. Where are we putting you, sir? And then also I have these larger, these are, I think this is not the, yeah, that's not the right bag for these. These are a check fire polish, and this, it's like a 12 millimeter probably. Might be a 10, might be a 10 or a 12. But in this gorgeous, just butter, soft butter yellow color that I thought would look really pretty as well. I'm going to leave those out too, because I know I'm definitely using those. What else do we have, friends? Okay, I won't take these out. We just got, well, I'll take a couple out. These are just, if I wanted to do a little bit of a more, add some honey tones in there. We've got some cube crystals. I probably won't use these, but I might. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to put them to that side. I also have these like little druks. These are like a little 3 or 4 millimeter droop. And this also, it's a honey, more of a honey yellow. I might use these as spacers, but I'm going to put them to the side. I also had this, and I was thinking about using it as a button, and this is an old stock amethyst and fluorite, which makes me wonder if this is fluorite, because it is kind of a little bit similar to these, right? We have some of the same colors. So I'm pretty sure this is amethyst and fluorite. I know I do have some amethyst and citrine, some ametrine, but I think there might be citrine in there. I don't know. But I thought about it, and I don't know who's going to be winning this bracelet, right? So I don't know what your wrist size is going to be. So I figure the button is probably going to be out, because I would like to make something that I can put an extender chain on. So this way it's, you know, it can accommodate any wrist size. We also have some of these. These are also from Sam's Bead Shop with some cat hair. These are some, just some check glass in this really pretty, I think we're probably definitely going to use these. So I'm going to put these out over here, because I love how that looks. Okay. These are just some drops that I thought if we made earrings. These are just some nice purple, just check drops, just in case we want to make some earrings. I don't know how long this is going to take, since I don't know what we're making. And what else do we have? Just a couple more things. I also have some of these. I'm probably not going to use those, because I don't like that now that I look at it. That's okay. And then we have some crystals here. And a beautiful yellow and just a purple. We have a purple rice crystal. And then we have, this looks to be a 4 millimeter fire polish crystal strand. I don't know I think the rice are also check glass as well. I think those are both check glass. All right, my friends. So let's see what we have. I think we're definitely going to use maybe a couple of those, because they look really pretty with this lighter amethyst. So we'll put those out. I probably should have got a bigger bead mat. We're definitely going to be using those. And let me just, oh, I can just use this. Oh, we have these yellow ones too in here. Let's not forget those. Oh yeah, I do have cups under here, don't I? I do. Okay, good looking, because I'm probably going to have to cut some of these off the strand. I'm going to need some of these bigger. Some of you are loving this ASMR. Some of you are cursing me out under your breath right now. Or maybe not under your breath. I don't know. Depends on how mad you are. Okay, I hope you're not too mad. I'm not trying to make you mad, I promise. All right, so this is what we have. Now, as far as I thought we would go with copper, because copper is my favorite. I do have this ring. We are going to attach our strands onto there. And I do have this gorgeous piece of chain as extender chain. We're probably not going to use, I don't know how. I think it's like 2 inches. We'll see. Also, for the clasp, I wanted to do a little bit bigger clasp. Now, I only have 2 larger ones in copper. I have this guy, and I think this guy might be too big. I don't know. They look kind of large to me. I'm scared a little bit. But I do also have one of these in copper. And I saw, because I was over looking at Bargain Bead Box today, guys, because they released their extras. They have a ton of these large lobster claws right now going on. So I unfortunately couldn't pick any up. I went over there looking for those tulip bead spacers from the February box. You know, the ones that work so well on the silver silk. And either they didn't put them up or y'all bought them all. So thanks a lot. Anyway, so enough about me. Let's see, what are we making? Oh, I also have these spacers as well. Of course, we will be using the copper just because I think this is just a really nice, just a little classic spacer. It's kind of hammered on each side. It's just, and then I also have these are about a 3mm ball. So I like to keep the spacers minimal because I want the beads to speak for this project. And we have a glorious assortment of beads. Guys, I also did bring over some bead caps. I don't know if I was thinking maybe putting a couple on bead caps might make it look fancy-roo. But I'm not 100% convinced on those yet. As far as bead string and wire now, guys, I am using the heavy diameter soft flex. So this is a 0.24. So that's a little bit of the thicker, like the 49 strand. This is the heavy diameter. I'm still going to use my 2mm crimp tubes. They still work with this. That's fine. You just have to be careful when you crimp. You don't want to crimp down too hard when you're using this kind of thicker wire. You just want to take it a little gentle. And then, yeah, and so that's what we're doing. I am not going to be using Wire Guardians because this is a substantial wire, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of abrasion issues. But yeah, so let us think. So my theory is, okay, we're going to connect. And of course, this will fit on here. So this is our connection point. I forgot to bring my ruler. Excuse me for 1 second. Excuse my chair in advance. I forgot to bring over a ruler. Okay. It's kind of important. Oh, did I also need, you know what else I need to? Hold on, let's see if I can find it. There's a good chance I might not be able to find it. I have a little, a wrist, like a little tape measure, so I could measure my wrist. Just in case, because I don't know how big my wrist is, and I don't do bracelet math really well. I can't find it. I'm shocked. Anyway, so we'll figure it out. Because I don't do bracelet math, and this is going to be a bigger bracelet, so it's not about the length of the bracelet, right? It's about the inner diameter. So what I'll do is I will occasionally try it onto my wrist, but the problem is I don't know what size my wrist is. Because, you know, she's put on a little fluff in the last couple months, but we're not going to talk about that. So let me see first. What we're going to do is we're going to see about how big this is. How much room does this portion take up? So this takes up about 1 inch. Okay, so we have to keep in mind that our toggle, our clasp and our ring is going to take up about 1 inch. And then we're going to put that on there in case somebody needs it a little bit longer, but it'll also be a fun little dangle. All right, so now I guess we just have to kind of figure out. Let me put my glasses on. That might help. Hold on, let me clean the lenses. My goodness, are you not prepared for anything today, Kyle? Holy smokes. All right, let's pick out, since this is for one of my beautiful friends, let's pick us out some nice ones that have a lot of nice color. This one has a lot of purple in it, so I do like that one's beautiful. The problem is they're all beautiful, right? These are really, oh, that's so pretty. Look at that one. This one's kind of got a bumpy texture. It's pretty, though. It's got a lot of purple in it, which I like. This one's got a lot. Okay. We're going to, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a 3 of these across here. This is going to be our thicker strand. Let me just space these out a little bit. Like every couple inches. I think that should be good. All right. Yeah. So now we got to kind of fill in the blanks. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking small bead caps maybe on either of those ends. But that's just going to take all day. Look at all these. I have a mess ton of bead caps shoved it. Oh, here's some cute ones. Let's go with those. I don't know if they're going to work. They might be too big. You know what? Let's not go with bead caps. I don't know what I was thinking. Do we want to do... So let's pick out some of these little spacers here. And this, I probably should have done this ahead of time because there's all different... Oh, hello. Because there's all different colors in here. And I am not prepared, my friends. I am not prepared. But so it's okay. It gives me a second to hang out with you guys. So what have you been up to, my friends? How was your week? How was your week? I hope it was great. I feel like my week kind of just intermingled with my prior weeks. I feel like I don't even know what I did this week. It just kind of all melted together. I know there was some snow here and there was some very coldness. We 2 nights in a row. Tonight it's a little bit warmer. I think it's in the 20s. But prior to that, the 2 nights, that should be enough for now. Prior to that, the last 2 nights had been in the low teens. And that was, you know, I mean, we're in Tennessee. Come on, man. So anyway, been dealing with that. Had a little bit of frozen pipe issue. We had hot water, but we didn't have cold water. It was a whole thing for 2 days. But we did have water. It was just we didn't have cold water, which is fine. I mean, I'd rather have hot water than cold water anyway. But enough about me. Let's see. Oh, God, these cubes are so pretty. We got to put these. I was thinking about putting the cubes in the second strand with these. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm going to put those aside to put in the second strand. Now, my question is, do we use these big giant ovals? Because I feel like that's going to be so chunky, right? Oops. And I also have these big chunky yellow ones too. So let's move the amethyst over here to the side. And let's see. I think that these are going to be, we can maybe put some of these in the second bracelet, but do we think that those are going to be too chunky? Is the question. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put them aside right now, and we're going to work on 1 strand at a time, my friend, because that is how you take the giant down. Okay? 1 step at a time. I'm just getting a drink real quick. All right. So I think we're going to add some bead cap, some spacer beads rather, in between here. Okay, we're just laying stuff out right now, and then after we lay it out, we'll string it up and we'll see how it looks. I think I also want to cut some of these off of here too. And of course I didn't bring my scissors, but that's okay. I've got cutters. Guys, just all your normal tools. No special tools. Just we're just doing normal stuff today. We're just crimping. We're stringing and crimping. You know, stringing and crimping. Crimping ain't easy. But yeah. So yeah, so I know there was a lot of that going on this week. How was the weather with you guys? It's crazy, right? Because I have some friends that live in typically really cold areas, and they had really nice weather. And then you have me who lives in the south, and I've got, you know, tornado, blizzard, tornado, whatever. We got all the things in 1 week, probably. You know, if we don't have at least 3 natural disasters in 1 week, then are you really even living in Tennessee, my friend? Are you? I don't think so. I've come to learn that's the way it goes here, you know? I'm not real happy about it, but it is what it is. When you can't be with the one you love, then you love the one you're with, all right? That's how it is. I'm talking about Tennessee and Pennsylvania, not my husband. Don't y'all be trying to take me to no divorce court. I'm in love with my husband. We're fine. We're fine. It's just my relationship with Tennessee that's I'm not so sure about. Okay, so we've got this going on. And then I think I do want to, I think I'm going to put maybe some of the larger amethysts in between. How do we feel about that? Let's pull out some colors here. Let's pull out some colors. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that one. That's beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. But do we want to put anything, like, do we want to do any kind of little space? I think that's nice, right? What do you think, guys? I wish you could talk back to me. Oh, speaking of which, I know you guys have been waiting for me to do the lives and stuff. I don't really know if you have. In my mind, I feel like you have. That's just because it makes me feel better. But I'm going to be doing a live next Monday. Next Saturday. That's right. And then I'm not just talking about moderating. I'm going to be like on a live making jewelry next Saturday at the Gemstone Orphanage. Don't tell them I told you it was supposed to be a surprise, okay? Don't tell them. But next Saturday, March 1st, I'm going to be live with the Gemstone Orphanage. Shh! It's our secret. All right, do we want to put these beads in? Aren't they gorgeous? But, you know, they're on this purple strand, and I feel like we need to take them off the strand so we can really take in all this. I don't usually use my cutters for this, guys. Don't be like me. But I didn't bring my scissors over, and I'm tired of getting up because my chair makes me self-conscious, okay? You made me say it. You made me say it. My chair makes me feel self-conscious. What is going on here? Oh. These were also in that, so these are like probably been on the string for probably like 30 years because these were also in that lot that I bought. Guys, it was 14 pounds worth of gemstones and I got it for 150 bucks. It was the best score ever. I don't think, like, dude was just like, yeah, I just, you know, it's been in my basement and my grandparents have been gone for a while. He's like, I just want to get rid of it. It was so much. It was 14 pounds of gemstones. This is insane. And I know some, like, this is old. All right, guys, I don't think we're going to use them all. So, well, I guess we just need to get them all off. Just get them all off. Okay. Anyway, there we are. So, yeah, I don't know what most of it is because none of it was labeled. So, I'm pretty sure this is an amethyst of some kind. It's cold like a gemstone. I don't think it's glass. And I'm pretty sure that's an amethyst as well. All right. I'm going to put these to the side. We don't need them right now. I'm also going to put these to the side because I don't think we're going to use those. I think we've got it covered. I think we've got the yellow covered here. That's enough yellow. All right, but we have to put some yellow now in our design, I feel like. So what are we going to do? Or do we want to put the yellow here? How do we like that? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I feel good about it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. And let's pull out some of these spacers too. We're going to have two different kinds of spacers going on. And that is okay, my friends. That is okay. I like there's a little dude in there. A little corky dude. Little one of those. Anyway, yeah, so let's put one of these in here. Right there. That was sound effects, man. You guys are getting a show today. Do they match? Yeah, they match. They match. They're fine. You guys know you're gonna whoever wins this bracelet. I'm just making it with love. Just know that. All right. So I'm going to string this up and see where we are. Look at me working on the spool. All right. I'm also just going to throw one of these on for poops and giggles. Okay. This is look, she is a thick, I'm telling you. This is going to be sturdy McGurdy, okay? Sturdy McGurdy. And the extra cat glitters and the dogs, that's for the blessings for you. I hope you're not allergic. You might want to Lysol this down before you put it on. So yeah, just know it comes from a house with cats, and they come in my office. I wish they didn't. I wish my heart wasn't set up the way it is to just want them to be everywhere with me. Ooh, that one's not looking so good, is it? Darn it. I really like that one. Well, we're going to go with this one. How's this one look? These are really rough cut, guys. I hope that's why I was thinking about bead caps, just to cover up those holes. Maybe that was, you know what? Let's do the bead caps, right? Let's see what we got bead cap wise. I know this video is gonna be like 9 million hours long. Let me look off film real quick and I'll pick us out a good bead cap. Give me a second. Okay, my friends. So we have it down to 2. There's this one, which I'm not necessarily in love with. But I think I do like this one. So this is, I think, the one that we're going to go with. And it looks to be about a, 5 or 6 millimeter bead cap. Not terribly large. But I like the way that it kind of sits on this. I think it sits nice. And then we're going to put, we're going to take these out, okay? Because there's a method to my madness. Welcome to Design on the Fly. Okay, hold on. Let me just get these out of the atmosphere because we're not using those. And then I'm just going to dump some of these out here. Like I said, they're cute. I just want to cover up those holes. And since we are covering up the holes, I'm actually going to, no, that's our, yeah, I'm going to bring this one back in. Well, I don't know. That one's really bad, isn't it? Okay, no, I'm not. Make up your mind. All right, so what we're going to do is, okay, we are going to string, I'm actually going to do the amethyst. I'm going to do the yellow in between. I think it looks better. We're going to use these spacers because they're going to sit up nicer. I want something that's, nice and round and small to sit up against this bead cap to kind of keep it, from moving around because we're kind of putting it on a weird shaped bead, it's like, so hopefully that'll help it to sit a little bit nicer. Let's see what we're looking like. Oh yeah, see how pretty that is? It helps stabilize that bead there. That's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful so far? Listen to me. I'm so full of myself. All right. Well, somebody's got to be. Somebody's got to be full of me, right? How long is that, though? I don't know if we're going to have room to do this. This is going to be a chunky bracelet, guys. Chunky. All right. So we're going to go and do this guy. Because I don't want to put all 3 focals right next to each other. Right? I kind of want to space them out a little bit. And that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to see how long this is because I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to do all 3 focals. We'll see. We'll see. She's heavy. I might only do 1. I don't know. Do you think 3 is too many? Look how this is already. I don't know. It might be okay. Listen, let's go for it, friends. I'm tired of second guessing myself and being full of doubt. Let's just go for it. And if whoever wins this bracelet, if you don't like it, you are more than free to to take it apart with all of its cat fur glory. Honestly, I'm not just saying that to be a Weisenheimer. If you win it and you don't like it, feel free to take it apart and make it your own. I'm not going to be offended by that. I'm really not. I just want somebody to have something beautiful, right? And if it's just the beads that are beautiful, then it's just the beads, and that's okay. That is going to be okay. I feel like we're 27 inches now. I don't know. These amethysts are so pretty. I'm glad we put it down to the smaller spacers, because if we use those other ones, we'd be out of pocket right now. Straight out. I think we're straight out of pocket now. Oh my God. All right, listen. Let's not be negative. I feel like we're going to have to scale this way back. All right. Oh, excuse you. Okay. Holy smokus. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get some bead stoppers. Oh, guys, I'm missing Becky right now, ain't I? Darn it. This is the problem with waiting all night to shoot videos. Then I miss good stuff. I'm missing Becky right now. I think she was going on at 11:30, and it's probably about that time now. Look at the size of this thing. All right, I'm just going to throw it over my wrist casually to see where we're looking. Yeah, I think that's just too big. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, I know. I got it, friends. I got it. Unfortunately, we're only going to be using one of these focals. Maybe I'll work on a necklace to go along with it behind the scenes or something to go along with it to use up some of these other focals. I don't know. I haven't decided. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pick out the prettiest one. Did I say this one was the prettiest? I do like that one. We're going to do the bead cap situation. Maybe, no, I don't think it'll look right in the second one if we're going smaller. I just don't think it'll look right. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this situation. And what if we do, because these are a little bit smaller, right? What if we do that? So let me pick out really pretty ones. Oh, that one's so pretty. Okay. You have me at hello. Look at that one. Okay, I think this one's got the most purple in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Okay. That's what we're going to do. I think I like it. We could put bead caps on these too, couldn't we? Would these bead caps fit on here? They do. Should we put bead caps on those as well? I say why not? I say go big or go home, right? Bead cap central, guys. Bead cap central. We're doing it. We're doing it, my friends. We're doing bead caps. We're doing all the things today because this is my 100th episode. I keep saying episode like I'm some TV star, but I really should be probably. I want to be a comedy star, honestly. I might someday, guys. I might. This might be dress rehearsal for something far bigger in my life. I have been wanting to do acting and comedy for probably my whole life, and a lot of things keep me back. Mostly my mental health, mostly my weight, my self-consciousness. But I'm 50 years old now, and I'm starting to really not care because what you see is what you get. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm enjoying this. What is going on with you? Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's put in our yellow now, right? Let's pop in that yellow. What do you think? Or should we pop in a purple in between the yellow? Maybe we pop in a small purple one. Oh, that's a big one. Where'd you come from? I feel like there's some, oh, look, they're leaving. There they go. They're going to elope. They're going to somewhere to be together. Oh my God, no, 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 no. I got you. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? I know there was two of you trying to escape. Okay, well, the second one's eluding me. He said an elusive. I'm not doing it. I'm not picking up the whole mat. It's just going to have to fend for itself for a little while. But what do we feel like if we put a small one in here? Right? And then we pop in a big one. Oh, that's cute. I like it. Okay. All right. I'm going to string this up real fast, and we're going to see where this is. How it is sometimes with half-baked ideas. And guys, like I said, I'm going to move these crystals out of my way because I'm just going to knock that over. Like I said, this is quarter-baked ideas because I have no idea. I just know I want to make a bracelet, and I know that I want to use these beads. That's about where that ends. All right. These are so pretty. That one's got a little bit of a funky butt. Put a nice purple. Ooh, that's a bigger one. There's some little bit bigger ones in here. Trying to find a little bit smaller one that has a decent amount of purple. That is also a bigger one. Oh, there's one right there. There she is. Where is your hole? All right, so now we're going to do our series of bead capped portions. What's going on with you? My God. It's like every single cat hair or fuzz. I don't even know if it's cat hair. It might just be fuzz. Has decided to grace me with its presence all at once. Like, why? What do you want? Yeah, I'm really excited about this gemstone orphanage thing. I know I wasn't supposed to talk about it, but here we are. I'm not going to tell you the rest because there's a lot going on, and I want to keep some of it as a surprise, but I would love it if you guys would go over there on that live and and hold me up in your prayers, okay? And your thoughts and your prayers. I've made jewelry on a live one time in my life. And I don't remember much of it because I was nauseous almost the whole entire time, just waiting for it to be over. And I hope that I'm not going to be. That was a while ago, my friends. That was about a year ago. So I'm hoping in the last year I've gained a little bit of self-confidence somewhere. This one's really pretty. That really has that chevron. I don't know if you can see that. That chevron pattern, that's just so pretty. All right, and we are almost done. And I think it's still going to be long, but it's not going to be as bad as before. And I think some of it is because of the spacer situation, but I kind of like that. I like that spacer look, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. But I kind of like that. Is that the little one? Yeah, okay. All right. We are rocking and rolling, my friends. There we go. These are really pretty. They kind of have like just milkiness about them, like a kind of opaqueness. It's just so pretty. I'm a fan of those yellow beads. All right. Not a fan of a lot of yellow beads, but I am a fan of those yellow beads. All right, so this is what we have, and that's really pretty. Let me see where we are on the wrist. Again, I don't know. I should probably measure my wrist. We're about right there. Let me pause you guys and look and measure my wrist, because that's really the only way I'm going to know. Hold on. All right, so my wrist is it went from 6 3/4 to 7 1/4, my friends. So yeah, we're big back in it today. We are big back in it. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to add just a couple more little things, because again, we want to keep in mind that our, okay. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to take this to probably 7 inches, because this, and then the other inch will make it 8. But then, like I said, we're using really large beads. So it's all about the inside diameter. It's not so much about what the ruler says. Okay. So we just have to keep that in mind. But I think I'm going to add just a couple small little other beads. I just don't know what yet. So I really wanted to use these, but I don't know if I want yellow together. We might not use these. I don't know. I think we should have used them in here instead of these bigger amethysts. Do you think we should use these in here? I don't know. That's so pretty. What do you guys think? I wish I could ask you. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with it. But I just don't know what I'm going to add here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside. Oh, I can't work on the next one. Well, I'm going to cut this off. Okay. So let's see. Because I need to start my other strand. So then maybe when I start that strand, this strand will make a little bit more sense. I'm just going to give myself a little extra because I don't know what we're going to be doing here. So let's start our next strand. And this one's going to be a little more simple. This is going to be our simple strand. And what I was just thinking was we're going to bring these in. Okay, these are so pretty. And I don't know if we're going to do... You know, there were some darker ones in here. I think I'm going to pick those darker ones out. I think that will be really pretty. And they're a little bit bigger. So let me just pick those out. Okay, I think that's, that one's totally different. That one's faceted. These are so pretty. They're like sparkly. All right, so I picked out the bigger. All right, do we want to put the darker purple in? Or do we want to keep it with the lighter purple? Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm probably not going to use them. I've changed my mind already. I think we're going to go with these, and of course these. I might only be using these spacers. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to use the cubes too, huh? All right, so the cubes I think are going to be our focal. I think, actually, no, I think we're not going to have a focal. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set ourselves a pattern here, okay? We're going to integrate the cubes and the smaller ones and the yellow crackle agate. I know I wanted to use these two. Maybe we'll use these here because I really do think those are pretty. And I think I'm just going to spacer bead out. So let's put in a small one. I think I'm just going to use, now I could go and use crimp beads and put more gemstones on there. But I really want to keep the bigger space. I think I'm just going to keep those. Yeah, okay. You see how fast I talk myself out of stuff, guys? Do you do this? Inquiring minds want to know. What is your process? Because sometimes I don't know about mine. Okay, so now we're going to put in one of these lovely agates. Oh, that's beautiful. Right? And then we're going to do a cube. Then we're going to do a cube. Oh, these are so pretty. And then we're going to repeat that. With the yellow, because I think, or do we want to pull that in? Let's pull another one of these. Let's pull that one. That's a pretty honey color. Okay. So that's kind of the pattern we're going with. See, I don't want to put yellow next to yellow, and I don't want to put purple next to purple. I don't know if I don't know if I like that there. Do we want to do 2 cubes next to each other, like in between, and then break it up with one of these? Is that too funky? I don't know. Or do we put the bigger ones in the middle, and we just put the little ones at the end? That might be a look. Right, and then we already got that in there. Okay, so then how about if we put, oh, that one's pretty. Oh, that one's pretty. How about we put, and then we put in another cube, right? We kind of work back and forth. Oh, that one's pretty. From the cubes, like, okay, so now we'll do another agate. Oh, look at that one. Oh, this one's really bright yellow. I don't know if I want to put that one on there. I might throw it off. That one's like neon. Oh, that's pretty. And then a spacer. And then we do a big round one. Okay. So do we want to keep these is the question. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to go with the yellow. I just think I'm going to go with the crackle agate. I think that's what we're going to do. That's really pretty. And then we'll just alternate between the cubes and the, because I don't have enough cubes to do all cubes, right? I don't have enough cubes. And then we do want to keep this one little. Maybe we'll put the little ones. Maybe we'll put the little ones on the other strand and the big ones on this strand. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a winner. Okay, we'll worry about the other one. We have enough here. Okay, I think I like that idea. All right. And I'm just kind of picking different little, like, some are a little bit light, some with maybe a little bit more white. That one's really pretty. Just to kind of give us some variance, right? Now I'm going to do a little bit of a darker cube, maybe. Maybe not. All right. Look at, oh, we're running over. I spy with my little eye. Okay. And then another one of the big boys. That's pretty. That's really pretty. I think we should just keep it simple. Like, I brought in so many beads, and I'm finding myself just really liking this kind of simpleness about it. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's just keep going, I guess. All right. This one has a little orange in it. We'll throw him in there. She's pretty. I'm going to start back down on this end because I'm running out of room. So this one's going to get a cube. That one's got some, looks like chevron in it, which is nice. All right, then we're going to do another one of these little whiter ones. And then we're going to... Oh, that one's got some stripes in it. Look at that one. Oh, that's pretty. We're going to do that one. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to end it with one of these. And then we're going to see how that looks. Let's string that up. My God. Like, I apparently need a deep clean. To be honest, I did grab this mat. I don't know. Maybe the cat was sitting on the mat. I'm not sure. I hope that you guys aren't allergic. That's all I hope. That's my hope for you. That you don't go into anaphylaxis shock and then sue me. Because I'm going to tell you, friends, you're not going to get much, okay? You know what you're going to get if you sue me? You're going to get more cat hair. That's what you're going to get. So just keep that in mind. You're going to get cat hair and debt, because that's all I own right now is cat hair and debt. So if that's your thing, man, whatever. What am I talking about? Oh my God, my cat's out there scratching the bookcase, and he knows I can't yell at him because I'm recording. He probably doesn't know that because he's really not that smart, but I'm not happy about it. This weekend, guys, remember I was talking about Jody? Guess what? We got Jody on Seed Bead Saturday tomorrow, my friends. That is right. If you are not subscribed to Danielle Wicks's YouTube channel, we have our Seed Bead Saturday get-together there every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. She does not do it on Facebook anymore because she likes to do giveaways every Saturday. And Facebook was just giving her a hard time about it and just giving her a hard way to go. And so she decided, well, that's fine. This is not working. And so now she just does the lives on YouTube now. So guys, go over there. I will leave her YouTube channel in the description box. But we're having Jody on tomorrow, and I'm so excited. And of course, I already told you guys I was going to leave, this beaded life in the description box. So Wendy still has videos over there. So I do encourage you to check out the whole entire library over there. Just in case you're a new beader and you never got to know Wendy and you're not really sure. Go over there and check out that channel. But also check out what Jody's doing, because Jody's just amazing. And she's seed beading now, guys. She's just unstoppable. She's just unstoppable. That one's got a little dude in it. Let's see. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. I might have to check this for length soon because it seems like it's getting a little long. But we'll see. But yeah, so go over there, subscribe if you're not already, which I think most of us are, if I'm being honest. But just in case you're new, there's a lot of just amazing stuff over there. A lot of amazing stuff. I'm just going to take off this little bead dude from this other guy here. And we're going to see about where we are with this. Okay, so we're about there. So guys, I think we're probably about real close with these two. But I am going to put this one aside, put one back, pull one over, put one back, bring one over. But what we're going to do is very carefully unstring that. And then I am going to replace these heifers with some of the smaller heifers. Let's pick out some pretty ones. Because you, my friends, deserve only the best. Oh, that one's really pretty. It's got like sparkles in it. Look how pretty that one is. It's kind of got like a little bit of a busted biscuit into it. That one's really pretty. Okay, so we're going to put that guy there, and let's pick out one more really pretty one. That one's really pretty. Okay, and then these two are already small. Okay, so I have a new game plan. Let's put one of these on this end so we don't break our heart. And I'm wondering if this is maybe where I should bring in a crystal. But we'll leave the crystals out for now. I'm just going to string up this portion and see where we are. Sorry, I started singing that song. There's a song playing. I just love it. Oh, speaking of which, guys, you know I love music, right? And music and beading and my cats and other things in my life. I have really are ways that I deal with my issues. And I have my system, and music plays a really big part of my system. And I think it was the other day, one of our beautiful Beady friends, I think it was Miss Sandra, she sent me a song to listen to. She told me, a song that I could listen to with Jelly Roll. It was a gospel song. I believe it was you, Miss Sandra. And if it wasn't, I do apologize. And I have not listened to it yet, but I am going to listen to it. But she gave me a really good idea, my friends. She gave me the idea of why not share music, right? Because that's something that I love. And while you are not obligated to listen to the songs, I was thinking about just sharing one of my songs, and it could be an inspirational song. It could be whatever, just a song that makes me feel good. I might start sharing my feel good songs in the comment section. I mean, in the description box rather. And you can decide whether you want to listen to it or not. If it does have filth, floor, and filth, which some of my music does, not necessarily my inspirational music though. That's more like my workout music, like Hollywood Undead stuff. That's filth, floor, and filth. If you know, you know. But that's what I like to listen to when I'm getting like trying to work out or walk, just because it gets the heart pumping. It makes you want to move and dance and stuff. So that's why I love that kind of music for that. But if it has any filth, floor, and filth in it, I, of course, will put up parental guidances and say, this is explicit material. If you're sensitive to that, this is not for you. But I was thinking about it'd be fun, right? It'd be fun to just kind of, I don't know, share music. I don't know why I think that sounds like fun, but it does. And guys, if there are any songs that you want to share with me, by all means, feel free. I always leave my email in the description box, guys. So you always have access if you want to reach out to me, if you have ideas, if you have comments, suggestions, if you just want to say, hi, Kyle, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Feel free. That's my email address. Feel free. But feel free also to send me, a song that maybe makes you feel good, right? Maybe helps you, a little inspirational for you. Because I would love to listen to it. Because I believe music is it's such a universal way of communicating, right? It's just so healing. Music is just amazing, and it's such a big part of my recovery and my healing, right? It's beading, it's music, it's just so good, so good. So yeah, I do encourage you guys to do that. All right, so what are we doing here? I got a little carried away on my soapbox. I think this is where we're at. All right, so here's what, you know what, guys? I really do like the smaller beads in there. I hope you like that too. I think with the smaller beads, let me bring in the other strand. I think it just, oh, look. Oh my God. What? That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Okay, Call. You're doing good, my friend. Now we just have to figure out our lengths and what we need to add, okay? Because these are not, this one is just a little bit longer, and I don't think they're either quite where we are. So now we have to figure out, do we want to use any other beads? Like, do we want to bring these in since we really don't have this color? I don't know. I don't know if I want to bring these in. I mean, they would be really pretty at the end, right? But would they be too different? That's the question. Or should I just finish it off with another little amethyst? I think that's what we're going to do. I think that'll be our best bet. Sorry, guys, we didn't get to bring in all these beads, but I think we brought in some really pretty ones. And this still might not be enough. We might have to add some more. Maybe a crackle. I'm not sure. Okay, so here we are. And just for poops and giggles, I'm just going to see where we are on the ruler, even though we don't really go that way. Oh, did you fall off? By all means, go back on. Guys, that bead just snuck out. Remember the one that tried to run away earlier? I think she just got a little overconfident and snuck herself out. There she goes. Okay. So, okay, we're still not at 7 inches. Also, I don't have one of these on this end. So what we could do is maybe just bring one of these in and see how it looks. Because I really did want to use these. I just feel like it's not going to be anywhere else in the bracelet, right? So it kind of sticks out a little bit. Oh, what to do? What to do? Could maybe add one of these. Again, but this is so little that I don't think it's really going to... And we kind of want to keep small beads. You know what? I think I like that. We want to keep small beads towards the crimp areas so the strands don't really fight each other. I think I like that. And then we'll just do one more ball. And that should take us to about 7, if not slightly over. But now we have the option to add some of those crystals to the other one too, or we can put them in the earrings if we really want to bring them together. You know, earrings is always a good way to bring the family together. All right, yeah, so we're at about 7 and not quite 7, about 7 1/4. And I think that's going to be where we want to go. I am just going to go ahead and clip these on real quick so I can see where we're at. Okay, I'm just going to throw this on my wrist. Like I said, my wrist is about 7 1/4 right now. And I think that's going to be perfect because then we're going to have that inch with that clasp. So this will fit probably, maybe it's too big. What if we have friends that have little skinny wrists? Kyle, did you think about them? I didn't, my friends, I didn't. I just thought about myself. Making the 7 1/4. Oh man, because I forgot we still got to crimp, right, my friends? We still got to crimp. Oh, sugar. Okay. Well, listen, it was a good idea. I think we're just gonna, I don't know what to do. I think we're just gonna have to take them off because by the time we crimp, right, it's gonna be like, see, this is why I struggle with math, with bracelet math. It sucks. So figure about another at least 1/2 inch with crimps. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna have to end it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So now we got to get this guy to go the same side. Okay, so we're a little off. So what can we do? Maybe we put them on this side to make up that difference. What do you think? Because we are a little bit off here. So I'm going to cut this now. I'm going to cut you. Hold on. What's going on here? I don't know how much I'm going to need. There's probably plenty. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is, hopefully I cut myself enough. Oh my goodness, Butterfingers. Guys, I feel like this video has been like 19 hours already. I am so sorry if it's long. I do apologize. See, that now we can't, no, see, now it's not. What do we got to do something to make this the same size. Do we put 2 spacers? Do we put 2 spacers at the end? I mean, is that going to look silly? Maybe. But this is, we could make, we know what we could do. We could make our loops just a little bit longer to kind of match, but I feel like that's going to be a pretty long distance there. I need to put something small in there, but I don't have anything small enough other than another spacer. And I just don't know how 2 spacers will look next to each other, because then we're going to have a crimp ball too. See, I don't know. Does that look okay? Maybe that looks all right. Maybe it does. You won't really notice it, right? You know what? We could use those little crystals for dangles on that, because I still haven't figured out the charm situation. Guys, look, it fits perfect. So I think that's what we're gonna do. All right. So now we're gonna crimp. So now what you've all waited for, the design process is over, and now we crimp. I am going to crimp onto this ring. That's just how we're gonna do that. And I'm going to pick out some copper crimps. We are going to need 4 crimp tubes. So let me take a ½ an hour to pick all of those out. 2. Does anybody out there design similar to this? Like just pure chaos and just what happens, happens? I don't always design like this. I generally do go into a design knowing kind of what direction I want to go in. But this one I wasn't sure. But I gotta say, I love it. Now, again, guys, I'm not going to do wire guardians in here, because this is a really, really thick Mamba Jamba wire. But I am going to go ahead and crimp this right onto this ring. We are not going to have any jump rings here. But I'm going to make sure that I put enough distance so it's not, oh my God. Let me just go ahead. Sometimes you just have to cut this wire a little bit, like on an angle, to kind of get that to behave itself. Let me pull this crimp back up. Sir, can you come back to the table? Thank you. All right. So the ring goes in between the crimp tube and the wire, and then we're going to loop that wire right back into the crimp tube. And hopefully we'll go in. Like I said, this is really thick wire, so you might have to like muscle it in there. Maybe I just need to put a new crimp. I don't know what's going on, friends. These are the Soft Flex crimp tubes, and these are usually pretty regular. I don't know if it's the wire or if it's the tube. But I know these work with the tubes because I just tried it before I came on here. I just did. Just to make sure. Because these are the tubes I usually use with this wire. And for some reason, she's giving me issues. Why? Why? She's giving me issues. Okay. Nothing like 7th time is the charm, my friends. That's what they say. Oh my God, I might have to use the, I don't know why. It's not going through the crimp tube. I know you fit, sir. Okay. Well, all right. That's okay. That's okay. I have a backup plan. Hold on. Where's the other one? Oh, sorry. That was my chair. I'm going to try the Bead-along crimp tubes. Now, guys, you know I don't usually like to do that. But I think the Bead-along crimp tubes are just a little tiny bit bigger. I know they say they're 2x2s, but I just feel like I use them both on a regular basis. And I always feel like the Bead-along ones are just a little bit bigger, have a little bit more room. I feel like the walls aren't as thick on the Bead-along tube, so maybe that will help us with this. But again, this is 24, this is the 0.024 wire. So I don't think using the Bead-along crimp tube will, you know, on the Soft Flex wire will cause an issue. Yeah, I think this one's going to work. I just felt it go through. All right, there she goes. You know, I don't usually like to mix because certain wire are made for certain crimp tubes, but in this case, since this is the heavy duty, and I don't want that crimp to fall out, but I also need some space for the other side, darn it. So let me pull this tube up and then let me do this a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm liking that. Okay. We have about this much, so this is going to move nice and free, but it's not, so I don't think it's going to cause a whole ton of abrasion. I really don't. And I don't really think a wire guardian would sit nice on this anyway, so I think we'll be fine. So we're going to come in here, and we are going to try to hold our wires so they're next to each other and not crossing in that crimp. It doesn't make as much difference with these crimping pliers that it does with the standard crimping pliers to have those wires next to each other. However, I do like it to have, you know, nice symmetry. So I'm going to go ahead. You don't have to crimp real hard, right? And we're just making that little box shape. And because this is a little bit thicker wire, I am doing this very gently. Because if you smash down too hard, you are going to fray this wire because it's a lot thicker, right? Because the normal wire we put in here is a 0.019 or a 0.018, but the Soft Flex, see how beautiful? That's just beautiful. And you know that is secure as heck, okay? So that's one side we got done. All right, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, so I was telling you guys about my schedule. So Saturday, if you guys want to hang out with me over there, not just me, but with Jennifer. I mean, not Jennifer. Jennifer is Sunday, but Danielle and Jody is Saturday. And guys, I'm telling you, they are two of the greatest people. You're gonna want to hang out with them all day long. And then Sunday at I want to say 2 p.m. I have to double check with Jennifer, but we have a live over on Jennifer Miller's YouTube, and I'll also put her YouTube in the description box. She's going to be, she has a project going on with Stacy Hecht, and it's kind of the part 2 of their project, but it's going to be my first time moderating over there, so hopefully everything goes well. But we'll be over there, and then we'll be over on Silver Silk at 4 p.m. on Sunday. This is Sunday. Jennifer and Silver Silk are Sunday. Danielle and Jody are tomorrow. At 4 p.m. on Silver Silk in the Silkies group or on the YouTube. I'm over there on the YouTube section, backing Joan up, moderating. But yeah, come over and hang out with us. We're doing all the things, my friends. We got lots going on. Okay, so I'm going to go with the bead-along tube. So now I've got to go ahead and switch out tubes because these little suckers are expensive and I don't want to lose any. And that's 3 out of 4. I don't know where number 4 went, but I'm sure we'll find her. And let us pick out some of these bead-along tubes, okay? We're doing the copper. 1. 2 is my head in the way. I apologize. Okay. There she is. All right. That's what I'm saying, guys. I always have busy weekends, and I love it. I love getting together with my friends. All right, so now on this side, oh guys, I forgot to bring over my jump ring. That's all right. We're gonna put this on a jump ring. So we're just gonna go ahead and crimp it, taking it and struggling with it. Hey friends, I am so sorry. I have to apologize. There was an Amber alert that went off on my phone and I didn't realize it. And I looked up and I saw something on my screen. And so I stood up and I saw that it was an Amber alert and I hit the OK, but I didn't realize that it had turned my recording off. And so I just kept going about my day and making the rest of this bracelet. And the next thing I know, my phone screen went black and I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? It's because I didn't realize, because I've never had an Amber alert go off on my phone before while I was recording, but it paused my recording. It either paused it or it stopped it, one of the two, and I didn't realize it. So unfortunately, here we are. But I did not secure this crimp yet, so I did secure this side, and this side is done. But I do apologize. But guys, look what we have. Look how beautiful that is. And we got this, so let's crimp this guy now. And I have him down to almost the same exact size. And we're just making sure it's flexible. And then I had to go back and watch where my video cut off. So I knew, I legit was sitting here dumbfounded for a good 5 minutes. Like, what is going on with my phone? But yeah, so there you go. There's a first time for everything. I hope everybody's okay. I didn't really get to read the Amber Alert because I didn't get a chance, but I'm not outside, but I will go back and read it, of course, as soon as I'm done this, so I can just keep a lookout. Maybe let my husband know. Well, you know what? He'll have the same Amber Alert on his phone, so he'll know. But I hope everything is okay. I hate when those things happen, right? All right, so let us make sure that we are pretty. Look how beautiful this. I'm sorry, but this yellow and this purple together. All right, so we're still a little bit longer, but that's okay, guys, because we can kind of fake it with jump rings, right? We can use a bigger jump ring on the other one and a smaller jump ring on here. Fake it until you make it, my friends. That is my advice. Don't fake your personality. Just fake your techniques until it works out. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're putting the crimp tube in here in this little concavity on these magical crimping pliers. And let me just try to get this as close. I'm just having issues keeping the spacer down here a little bit. I don't want to clip my spacer in my crimping because that would be terrible. And I want this bracelet to be beautiful because it's going to somebody beautiful. So that's what I want for it. That's a really small loop, Kyle. Sure is. All right, guys, you don't have to go for broke. We're just squeezing down. There's our little ravioli shape. And then making sure you're lining that crimp tube back up in there to make your next squish. And we're just doing it slowly, making sure we're lining that crimp tube up in there nicely, because if you don't, it will not be a nice ball. It will be a chewed up piece of metal, I promise you. Okay, there we go. All right, so that part is done, and then we can wrap this up. I am probably not going to make bracelets because while I was on my sabbatical trying to figure out what was going on, I saw that this video was already over an hour. So whoever wins this bracelet, just know you are most likely going to get a pair of surprise earrings. Okay, so here we go, and I think we got pretty close with that. Is it close enough is the question. I think we can use the same size jump ring. So let's go ahead. What jump ring are we going to use, Kyle? Well, let's see. I brought over some 5mm jump rings, and I think those will work just fine. Now, you can attach both jump rings. I'm going to attach a single jump rings and then attach them both to the clasp because this is a little bit of a bigger loop. But if you have a smaller clasp, you can attach these strands together with one jump ring and attach them that way. But I am going to use separate, I think, anyway. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Today has been kind of weird, right? It started out emotional, and then, but in the most beautiful way, of course. Sad tears, but also, you know, reflective, grateful tears. Grateful to have had a presence in my journey that, you know, that was just such a beautiful presence. You know, just one of my guiding lights, and I'm pretty sure she's one of my angels now. I like to tell myself that. But let's not get back into that call. We're losing focus. Oh, darn it. I said I was going to attach it to there, didn't I? I sure did. Oh, my goodness. Let's attach that to the clasp. And guys, if this is too short, what I'll do is I'll bring another jump ring in here and I'll put both of these jump rings on that jump. Maybe I should do that. You know what? Let's do that. Because I think we're going to have enough space. I think we're going to try it. And then if it's too big, then I'll just go back to my original theory. But I kind of just, I want to bring these two down to one. But I also wanted to, I didn't want to put them directly on the same jump ring because I don't want them to, look how little I made that loop. Because I didn't want them to fight each other. And now they're fighting a loop. Because I'll be honest, this is an 18 gauge jump ring. And that loop is real tiny. I did that for a reason. Because I didn't want a lot of abrasion on these jump rings. So I figured if we made the loop smaller, that would help a little bit, I think. Okay. So I'm going to bring in a third 5mm jump ring. Oh, I forgot to bring the cone over. I got to get the sizing cone. The bracelet cone. I got to get a better one. I saw Amy Campbell had some bracelet cones. I might look into that. They looked really nice. Really nice and sturdy. I need a good sturdy cone. Y'all got cones? Y'all got sturdy cones? You got some recommendations? I'd love to hear them. Because I got one of them floppy old paper. Well, it's not paper. It's some kind of plastic material. But it's floppy nonetheless. I got a floppy old cone. All right. Enough about my personal life. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. All right, Call's getting punchy. Oh, that's a whole lot to ask of this 5mm jump ring, isn't it? I don't even know if I can get in there. Oh, my goodness. Call, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness. I might have to put a 6mm in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's too tight for that little baby jump ring. I'm so sorry about that. I don't have a 6mm jump ring on hand, do I? Crap. Oh, I do. Oh my God, I lied. Look, there we are. There we are, 6mm. Sunny days. Okay. Happy days. All right, I'm done. We gotta bring in the heavy duty 6mm jump ring openers. That's a heavy duty. We're still going to put on probably an extender. I don't know if we need it now. Might be big enough for Gigantor. Make sure these are hanging nice. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see where we're at. I might have to just put both of these on this one big jump ring if it's too long. All right, let me go get my struggle cone. Speaking about struggle cone, did you guys see the pictures of Danny and her little cone? Fortunately, guys, I probably should have mentioned earlier in the video that Danny is doing great, and I appreciate all of your prayers. She's amazing. She's doing amazing. She's taking her medicine like a champ. She was able to be out of the cone, and she hasn't really looked at it. I don't think she can reach it, but she might be able to reach the one on her belly, so... All right, my friends. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Let me go get the cone of shame. I mean, the raggedy old... Never mind. We're bringing in the trailer park cone. And if this says 7.5 inches, I'm going to be so mad. Well... Yeah, it's about 7.5 inches. So, that might be too big for some of you. I am so sorry it's that big. I didn't intend for it to be that big. Let me see. Well, I guess it'll fit my wrist since it's 7.5 inches. Okay. My friends, if you win this bracelet and you need me to size it down, let me know and I'll size it down. I'll just remake it and size it down. Because if you win, I'm trying to put it on my wrist, guys, sorry. If you win this and and you can't wear it, it's too big, I will size it down for sure. And I'll put the rest of the beads into something else. Or I'll just send them to you and you can make something with them. I'm trying to get it on my damn wrist. You would think oh my God, you would think with this big lobster claw, it would be a little, hold on. Oh, I'm struggling, my friends. I'm struggling. I don't know if I can do it. Try the other wrist. Okay, I'm going to try the other wrist. That's what Patricia said, to try the other wrist. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, that's not working either. Oh, my goodness. I'm on the struggle bus today. No, I can't do it. This is what it looks like. It's beautiful. Oh, my Lord. It's beautiful. I do want to make a little dangle do though, but I don't know if we have time for that because this video is so long. But I feel like it's got to have some kind of dangle here. I feel like it just does. What can we put on this what can we put here as a dangle? Real quick. What can we do real quick? How about we do a little cluster? Let me go grab let me put you on pause real quick and grab some pins. All right, my friends, and we are back. So as you can see, I've taken the liberty of making some dangles. I will do one with us. I was bent on getting these beautiful little yellow fire polish in there because I just think they set the piece off. And so basically what I'm just doing is I'm putting that on my head pin. Just going to chomp that down. We're just making a simple loop here. We're going to cut that at about 1/4 inch, about so. Okay. And then we're going to bring in our round nose pliers, and then we're just going to roll this back. Right, just rolling that back, and then I will bring in my little pliers here. I will break that neck, and I will just straighten that out. That wasn't the best, but she's going to be beautiful. Okay, we have this. And so now I have a pile of, I believe I have 8 of these. So we're going to do a fluffy dangle. And then we're going to do one of these at the bottom. And we're going to kind of do like, not an ombre effect, because obviously they're not the same colors. But you see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick out some more of these 5mm jump rings. Okay. I don't know. I think we're going to need 3. But I think we're going to put the top one on a bigger jump ring, because that's kind of a thick... So thick date right there. It's a thick date. So am I. Listen, I'm not trying to throw shade, okay? I'm not. I'm a thick date too. And that's all right. Because we're all beautiful, right? We're all beautiful in our diversity and in what makes us us. All right? Okay. All right. So guys, let's just put this together real quick. So I am going to take these pliers. And basically we're just going to be building up we're just going to be building a staircase is what I kind of like to think of as when I'm doing a dangle like this. I can't think, my brain is like shutting down right now. What do you call this thing? A cluster dangle? I mean, I make them all the time. You would think I'd have the lingo down. Okay. Now this guy's just going to go all by himself. He is our solo pilot there. And then we're going to add this jump ring. Oh, I might need another one. I don't know. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and open this one. And then we're going to scoop our solo date friend up here. And then we're going to go ahead and add these other two purple ones to either side of him. It's just a fun way to add a little zha-zha. Little zha-zha-zha to your bracelet. Is that a word? Zha-zha-zha? A little whoom-sam-sa. Little something-something. Little, I don't know. I should stop while I'm ahead. a little something-something. Okay? A little something-something. All right. Let's, I think I might need one more of these. I'm not sure. Maybe not. You know what? I might not. This one, I might. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and open this guy. And then we're going to find where that is there on that pin because we've kept our spot. And now we're going to put on 2 of these guys on either side, right? So we're fluffing this dangle out. We are fluffing her out. She's going to look marvelous, darling, marvelous. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call over that one. Oh boy. We're almost there, my friends. We're almost there. I love these design on the fly concepts. I just wish they didn't take so long because I'm like, it always stresses me out because I think you guys are like, get mad because I do longer videos sometimes. And it stresses me out thinking that I'm stressing you guys out. So I'm hoping that's not the case. Now you can certainly make a bigger dangle than this if you would like on your bracelets. If you want to try this out. I'm just trying to get my little guy in there. But we're just going to are you in? No. We're just going to do listen. I'm going to just take you off, okay? Because you're not acting right. And now we're going to put on our last 4. But you can make this as long, as dangly as you want. Guys, I don't know who the recipient of this is. So I don't know if this is an aesthetic that they like. So we'll just do it in a minimal fashion. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead. So our lobster claw. We have to figure out now how our lobster claw. Because we got to do... Okay, we want to make sure... Okay, I think that's a good spot. Now I got to get this thing on there. All right. Stay with me for... Oh, no. I might need the other pliers. Hold on. Stay with me, friends. I'm just going to go ahead and make... Oh, that was a dangerous move. Did you see it? They tried to... You see, as soon as I move them pliers, man, they wanted to sneak on out. Okay, now I can bring in my duty pliers. My big booty Judy pliers. For the heavy duty booty. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Okay, hold on. Hold on, my friends. We are running. We are at the finish line. We are here. This was quite the adventure, my loves. And if you are still here through the Amber Alert, through the hysterics in the beginning of the video, if you are still here, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and fasten her and see how she looks. So there we go. Just a cute little dangle do. You could do it bigger. You could do it bigger, smaller, however you want to do your dangle do. It's just a cute little dangle there at the end. So I hope you love her. And I cannot wait to give her away to one of you beautiful, amazing people. Like I said, I'm going to work behind the scenes on some earrings. And then you can have a set, my loves. Again, if you win this, we'll discuss that in the next video. But I can resize this. But also, if you need it bigger than 7.5 inches, I also have a wonderful piece of extender chain, and I am happy to oblige, my friends. So again, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for, if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no reason for me to be here. So I would have never been on my 100th video. So I owe you guys so much thank yous. And just know I am super grateful. Okay, my friends? I am just so grateful for you being here. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. And yeah, keep making magic, my friends, and keep planting those beans. Love you guys. Bye.